Yo, what's up my kings and queens? Welcome back and welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through a deep dive into meditation. I'm going to take you through how to meditate. I'm going to take you through the effects of meditation. And I'm going to tell you to think of meditation as a system and why and how it's going to benefit you. Right, so let's get into it. By the way, guys, if you guys know anyone that wants to try meditating that hasn't meditated, or someone that does meditate but that's told you to meditate, send them this video so find out what they have to think. And yeah, by the way, guys, if you guys think I missed anything in this video, you guys want me to go over something, please leave it in the comments so that I can help you guys. Yeah, so let's start. So how to meditate, right? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to sit in silence for whatever time you determine, right? If you're just starting, I'd recommend 2 to 5 minutes. If you're better than that, do 5 to 10, better than that, 10 to 20, right? What you're going to do is you're going to sit there, you're going to close your eyes, and you're going to focus on your breathing, right? And while you do that, your mind's going to wander off. It'll probably happen like every 10 seconds, or maybe every 2 or 3 seconds, but you'll only realize you lost focus every like 10 seconds, right? So you're going to do that. You're going to sit in silence, close your eyes. You're going to control your breathing and just focus on your breathing. Your mind's going to wander off. Let the thoughts come. But once you realize your mind has wandered off, that's when you bring it back to your breathing, right? And then you repeat. When you do that, when you get distracted and you bring yourself back to the breathing, for those of you who are in the gym and understand this, that is like doing 1 rep in the gym. When you're in the gym, each rep you do is damaging the muscle, and that damage to the muscle is what makes the muscle grow. So when you lose focus and you bring yourself back to the breathing, it's like doing 1 rep, which is making your mind stronger to help you focus, right? Now, let's take you through some of the effects that meditation has, right? Now, let's go through the first one. The first one is your focus and attention, right? We live in a world where focus has become very rare, right? Not a lot of people can focus because of the short term, because of the scrolling. We got the instant gratification most people chase in the world today, right? So meditation improves your ability to concentrate. Therefore, your focus, which is critical if you want to achieve any success in any field, right? So the first thing is it improves your focus and attention. The second thing is your decision making, right? If you use emotions in business, that will be your downfall. You need to keep that for your social life. Meditation helps prevent impulsive emotional reactions by creating a longer pause between stimulus and response, fostering more stoic and rational decision making. Do you understand what that means? I know I did read that, so I apologize. Doesn't sound as great, but do you understand what that means? Because I was just going over this last night. Like, I stayed up last night from 12 till 5:30 in the morning working, and I was learning this stuff also and getting some detail and doing research. So meditation helps prevent impulsive emotional reactions. So you know your emotional reactions, how you naturally open Instagram, right? By creating a longer pause between stimulus and response. So the same thing happened to me. Last night I opened Instagram, like while I was staying up last night, and I realized, shit, now I'm wasting my time, and I closed it. In that small time I had to think, right? That's the time that meditation gives you. It gives you that pause to think, right? And then, yeah, it fosters your more stoic and decision making. So the first thing I said, that the benefits of it is your focus and attention. The second thing is your decision making. The third thing is know thyself, right? Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. I think it was Aristotle, something like that said that. So meditation allows for introspection and reflection to help you recognize your emotional triggers and biases, right? When you meditate, it allows you to reflect. It allows you to reach a higher level of consciousness so you understand better about yourself, which allows you to level up essentially in life. That is why I always recommend meditating, right? Now, the fourth thing is your mental clarity. Right? Meditation promotes mental clarity by slowing down your racing thoughts. Right? It slows your mind down as you meditate, which allows you to focus on whatever task you have at hand. Right? And to avoid jumping from a new task when you first at the first sign of boredom, you know, because as soon as you get bored, people want to change tasks. And it allows you to prevent that, right? When you meditate. So what did I say the 4 benefits were? Focus and attention, stoic decision making, know thyself, so reflection, you understand yourself better, and the 4th one was mental clarity, right? Those are just some of the positive effects of meditation, right? Now, for me personally, there was a time of my life where I kind of fell off. I got lazy, I was undisciplined, right? It happens to everyone. I'm only human, right? And I felt like shit every day. Even if I was working towards my content, I still felt like shit, like I could do better, you know? I was just genuinely unhappy with my life. And what changed that around for me was meditating. When I started meditating, I genuinely felt more fulfilled in life. I felt genuinely happier. You understand? So I started meditating every morning. So as soon as I wake up, I just sit up straight in my bed, close my eyes, and meditate. Even if it's for 20 to 30 seconds as soon as you wake up. That's what I used to do. And I had so much better days. I felt better on the days, you know. Yeah, I felt better, and I had a better day because I was doing that, right? Now, the last thing is you need to think of meditation as a system, right? You are going to meditate. If you do it consistently, it will lead to better decision making, and it'll lead to you staying locked in, and it'll keep you happy. Now, how do you check your progress? That's journaling. By the way, if you haven't already, guys, please make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. Yeah, so now how do you check your progress when it comes to meditation? That's going to be journaling. If you haven't and you don't know how to journal, check out this YouTube video. I'll put the handle, the thumbnail here. Check out this video. I broke it down on how to journal. You can go through it. Did you know that 100% of all successful people in history kept journals? It's interesting, right? So clearly there's a sign. So go check out the video. It's definitely worth your time. So you need to journal. That's how you're going to check your progress. That's how you're going to see where you were 6 months ago, right? So for me personally, when I journal, right, when you journal, I'm going to go give a quick breakdown about journaling. There's 3 types of journaling. There's gratitude journaling, there's reflective journaling, and there's your daily journaling. Gratitude journaling is when you write down what you're thankful for. Reflective journaling is when you answer questions about yourself, right? To reflect and grow. And the daily journal is like a daily entry. So when I write my daily entries, I'll sit down and I'll ask myself, okay, what do I want future me to know? I want future me to know how locked in I've been today. Maybe something specific happened today that I'd like to remember, or played an important role, or it's just a good memory. I'll put it down, you know. I'll write down where my mind's been at lately, how locked in I've been, whether I've been fucking up with some habits or whatever. Yeah, I'll track my progress. That's how I keep track. So let's just revise quickly. I told you how to meditate, right? I told you it's all about bringing your focus back on your breathing. That's like doing 1 rep in the gym. And I told you that meditation has positive effects. What were those positive effects? Your focus and attention, right? Stoic decision making, know thyself, so reflection. And the 4th one was mental clarity, right? And I said that also it makes me, there was a time I felt like complete shit and I was unfulfilled with life and I was unhappy, but meditation fixed that, right? And then I said, think of meditation as a system. You're going to meditate. If you do it consistently, it's going to lead to you making better decisions, which is going to lead to you staying locked in, and it's going to keep you happy. And how do you check progress? What do we say? We say journaling. Why? Because when you journal, especially your daily journaling, you can see where you are today versus where you were 6 months ago, and you're going to be thankful and grateful for the growth and how much you've changed since that time. That is the purpose of journaling and meditation. They go hand in hand together. By the way, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please make sure you smash that like button and make sure to subscribe. I really am here trying to help you guys become the best possible version of yourselves. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you actually like and subscribe. If you guys have any questions or I was a bit vague on something, please feel free to put in the comments so that I can help you guys. I'm here to help you guys become the best possible version of yourselves. So please, if you guys have any questions for me, please feel free to put it in the comments. And please share this video with someone you think will benefit from this. Someone you know already. Someone came to mind as soon as I said that. I don't even have to say the name, right? You know who I'm talking about. If you think they're gonna relate to this video, this video is gonna benefit their life and make their life better in some way, which I know it will because it's good advice. Please make sure you send it to that person you have on your mind. I know you have someone on your mind. If you haven't already, guys, please make sure to check out my Instagram and TikTok. I'll put the handle here. It's the same handle. Yeah, please make sure to go check it out, guys. YouTube is where I detail everything I teach, but if you guys want more updates from me frequently and to learn more about me, check out my Instagram, because that's where I mostly post my stuff and you can get to know more about me from my stories and stuff. Yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll end this as usual. As always, I'm rooting for you and I'm watching from afar. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.